5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know it seems. Okay, I'm just playing. Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Dear Diaries podcast, aka Let's Gossip. But right now, I'm gonna change that to Let's Be Real. To Let's Be Real, let's be honest. I think that's what I'm gonna change to. So, don't mind the scenery. We love a good car. We love a good car talk. So, I guess it's gonna be car talk with me. I did come to a location to film my podcast because I wanted to be outside, but y'all, it's literally 102 degrees. I cannot survive outside. I tried. I just can't do it. So we're gonna be in the car, and yeah. So I'm gonna do another. I did a podcast episode already, but my camera be acting wacky, so I can't get the footage off sometimes. Hopefully, I can get this footage off. I don't know. I'm gonna try. But so. And my camera might overheat because it just be so hot out here. Like, it's literally, y'all, it's 102 degrees. It's hot. Like the air, it's so hot the air don't even be working for real, even if the air be on. But anyway, so today in this podcast episode, I just wanted to talk about, like, so I have this other TikTok page. Do I want to say it? I have this other TikTok page, whatever, and I be talking, it'd be like pre-podcast episodes, but it kind of be like whatever I'm thinking, I just record it and say it, and then if I feel like it's a good enough subject or like something I really can talk on, I'll make a podcast episode about it, kind of like. And the people on there are so real. I literally love them. It's nobody that I follow from like my regular TikTok page. Like, it's really just random people. That's why I love it so much. I don't promote it because it's just like, I don't know, that's just like my page, you know what I'm saying? Like, my regular TikTok is like, it's still my page, but it's like a TikTok page. I didn't do my edges. Oh my god, I forgot to do my edge control. It's in my car. But anyway, I don't even care. And then this page is kind of like more real, more like authentic, more like me, for real. Like, I can say whatever I want to say on there, for real. But I wanted to make this podcast episode, and this one is kind of just like basically accepting people for who they are. Like, I was talking a little bit about how I was going through a time where I felt like I was letting anger consume me. And I'm a very like loving person. I'm a very, very loving person. I have grown to be a loving person because I used to have a really bad attitude. I can give myself that, but I grew from that. So when people like provoke me to go back to that like bad attitude that I used to have, that person that I used to be, it really makes me mad. Like, it makes me mad, and it makes me mad at myself more than them in a way, because it's like, I worked so hard to build who I am, and I'm letting one situation from somebody else who's outside affect me. So I had to come to the realization of, you just have to accept people for who they are. Like, you can try to express yourself and get your point across, get your situation across, or get where you're coming from across, and people just will not understand because that's who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been saying that all week. Like, anytime somebody says something to me and I know the person, I just be like, that's just who they are. Like, you have to learn to accept people for who they are, and you don't necessarily have to accept it. You can understand it, know it, and move on from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I feel like because we have such a close bond relationship with having people that be doing stuff to us, because I don't think anybody really care about outside stuff. I don't care about no outside opinion. I don't care at all. But it's like, if I'm close to you and you are doing something I would not do to you, it makes me angry. Like, it makes me angry. And then especially when I'm trying to express myself to you and let you know like how I feel, and you're not listening, it's kind of like, really, bro? Like, come on now. But now I know that's who you are. And I was also watching a video by Sarah Jakes, and she was saying, I think I talked about this in my last podcast video, I don't even know if I posted it, but she was saying like, it's just people's character. Like, she was saying like, personality is a thing that can change when you are around different people. Like, if I hang around my one friend, I might have this personality. If I hang around this friend, I might have this personality. But my characteristics, my character is who I am. My character is who I am. So of course, if I feel some type of way, I'm going to try to express it to you because that's who I am. And you're not going to listen, and they're not going to understand you because that's who they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to talk about, because I posted a video like that on my TikTok, and people in my comments were agreeing with, like, not necessarily agreeing with me, but saying that they feel the same type of way. Like, they work so hard to build themselves up, and then they get angry and lash out at the people who did it to them. But it's like, the lashing out be so much worse, like, on yourself, because like, I really work so hard to build up a new person, to build up who I want to become, and I let you tear me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let you bring me back to that level of where I didn't want to be. And it's a scripture in the Bible that says, oh, I don't really know the whole, like, I don't really remember the whole scripture off the top of my head, but this basically, like, to sum the scripture up, that's like kind of bad to do, sum the scripture up, but it kind of says, do not let the sun go down on your anger and give the devil opportunity. Basically saying, if I'm angry today, I should not go to sleep with that anger still in my heart. Like, I shouldn't go to sleep still angry. I don't know if my air is like in the way of my video, but I shouldn't go to sleep with my anger, because it gives the devil opportunity to sneak in and make the situation worse. Because and it also says, do not act off anger. Do not let your anger lead to sin. So basically, it's kind of like, you have to, even like, as hard as it sounds, you have to learn to forgive a person, not for their benefit, but for your own. You cannot ask God to help you in a situation, help you like better a situation, and you have not yet forgiven the person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was also watching another sermon, I don't remember his name, but he was saying that we ask God to help us forgive us for the sin that we created, but God cannot forgive us if we haven't forgiven the person that we asking for forgiveness from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but basically, when people be like, what people be saying? When people be like, I forgive but I don't forget, like, you cannot do that. Like, you have to forgive and forget. Like, once you say you forgive somebody, you have to forget the situation. And there's been many times where I have like say, I forgive you, and I'll let the situation go because I say I forgave you. But sometimes it be like that little voice in the back of my head that be like, you really went and did some clown stuff like that. Like, it just be like, you really went and did that. Like, you really did that. Like, come on now. And it be like so much worse, because it be like, I wouldn't do nothing like that to you. You know what I'm saying? So then it kind of gives you to that, like, now I'm calling you weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. But people in the comments were also saying, like, they, like, basically just like the anger of being angry makes the anger worse. Like, you get mad at yourself for being angry. And that's where I feel like that's a basic human emotion, but you have to get over it at the end of the day. Like, another thing that we have to stop doing, well, I have to stop doing, I'm gonna speak for myself. What I have to stop doing is trying to, like, another thing I have to stop doing that I do is expecting stuff out of people. I expect you to be a great person because I know I'm a good person. Like, you can't expect anything out of anybody. Like, I feel like the more we go through life and the more we stop expecting stuff, the more we get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we have to just stop expecting stuff from people. Like, people are going to be who they are at the end of the day. You can't expect somebody to do something and it's just not who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't voice to so-and-so how I feel, and when I know, like, I can't expect them to know exactly how I'm feeling to understand me, because I know they never have. That is who they are. Like, we just cannot expect ourselves out of people. Like, and that's just simply what it is. And it gets to a point where you have to take it and move on. Like, you did it, okay, I gotta move on. Like, I can't sit and ponder about what you did to me, because now that's affecting me, and now that's affecting my relationship with God, because I have worked hard to do this, to stop doing this stuff, and you're constantly bringing it back. Like, come on now. I don't know. That's just real though. I just feel like there's so much love in the world, and so much, like, possibilities, and so much hope, and so much people out there, that it's gonna be a million people who give you, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a million people who can give you that same experience as somebody else with way better things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, you just can't sit and ponder on one person, because they're not the person. Obviously they're not listening. And it's not even going for like relationships. This is going for like anybody, family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, relationships. Like, you'll get over it. Like, you'll get over it. And some people are literally in your life just for a season. People are in your life just for a season. And when their season has come up and when their season has passed, it is done. Like, when God is showing you that somebody is not meant for your life and is not meant to be in your life, you have to let them go, period. Because now you're not listening to God. Now God's going to really show you why they don't belong. Now you're going to be sick and throwing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And I also just think it's good sometimes to just take a mental break. Like, sometimes you need a mental break. And I didn't even upload. I have so many videos, y'all, that I never upload, because I don't know, I feel like sometimes they're just not good enough videos, so I just don't upload, because I just be rambling. I feel like this video kind of getting off track, but I don't know what I was about to say. But yeah, like, I just feel like sometimes it's just You just need to take a break. And I was talking about this. I was saying, like, before in one of my old videos, I was saying, like, I didn't agree with, like, the not talk to your friend for, like, 8 months and then saying that's to your friend or saying that's to your best friend. Like, that's not real. Like, that, nobody do that. But I feel like it does come to a certain time when we're growing up and you do need to take breaks from your friends. Like, not even from your friends, like, everybody, like, family, friends. But I feel like it's a certain point where you need to take a break and you just blatantly just being disrespectful and rude. Like, I feel like even if you were to take a break from your friends, you can still talk to them at least once every week and a half or something like that. Like, just take a mental break. But when you do take a mental break, you also need to let people know what you're going through and you need to take a break. Like, you can't just be out here moving weird and then expect people to just be like, oh, she's just going through something. Like, nobody can read your mind. So that's basically what I'm trying to get at with that point, is like, when you do take your mental breaks or when you do take a break and when you feel like you need to take a break, let people know that you need to take a break. Like, don't like burn bridges with people who are good in your life because you need to take a break. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like life is so, like, complicated, yet it can be so easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But the whole point of this video, because I do just be mumbling, is you have to accept people for who they are. You have to know people for who they are, and you cannot expect yourself out of everybody, period. Like, that's just simple as it's gonna be. That's simple as it's gonna get. And do not let anger get in the way of better opportunities. Do not let anger provoke you to sin. Do not let anger lead you astray, basically. I just feel like, I don't know, everybody's not gonna understand you, everybody's not gonna get you, everybody's not gonna understand where you're coming from, and that's just what it is. You just gotta take it on the chin or take it on the nose, whatever the saying is, and move on with your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like there's so many great things out in life, and we miss out on opportunities because of anger. We miss out on opportunities because of people. We miss out on opportunities because of ourselves. We just miss out on opportunities. I just feel like we have to be more open-minded, and you just have to move on, because people in your life for a season, and they're not meant to be here, like, for the whole life. They're not. Everybody's just not meant for that. And I just think you just gotta let it be what it's gonna be. At the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But that's the end of my Dear Diaries podcast TED Talk, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and say that, because I just feel like more people needed to hear that. And I don't know, I like posting these YouTube videos, these little quick, like, little rants, little get down to the nitty gritty real talk, and then just go about your life. But anyway, y'all, yeah, stop expecting you out of other people. Everybody ain't like you. Everybody ain't real like you, period. And some of y'all do be the problem, but we're not gonna get into that today. So, with that being said, thank y'all for watching Dear Diaries podcast, aka Let's Be Real, because that's what today is. Let's be real. And yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all want to hear more about. Let me know what y'all want to hear more about. Bye.